Falcon. The falcon is not just a bird. In the UAE, it is heritage with wings. Before luxury towers, private islands, and gold-plated everything, the falcon already meant status. But not the cheap kind. It meant patience, discipline, control. A falcon is not kept like a normal pet. It is trained, handled, respected. Its eyes are sharp enough to make humans feel slow. Its body is built for speed, silence, and violence. When it flies, it does not look decorative, it looks like purpose. That is why the falcon feels different from other luxury birds. A macaw impresses people with color. A falcon impresses people with command. The illusion is that owning one makes the human look powerful. But the truth is harder. The bird is powerful first. The owner is only borrowing the image. A falcon does not become luxury because it is expensive. It becomes luxury because it still looks free. And that is the strange part. People admire the wildest bird by learning how to hold it. The falcon is not cute. It is controlled danger. Blue and gold macaw. This is the bird people imagine when they think of exotic wealth. Huge body, long tail, blue wings, golden chest. A face that looks almost painted by someone who did not believe in subtlety. The blue and gold macaw is built to be noticed. In a private villa, it becomes a moving centerpiece. In a luxury aviary, it looks like living jewelry. But it is not jewelry. It is an intelligent animal with a loud voice, a strong beak, and a mind that needs constant work. This bird can form deep bonds. It can learn routines. It can recognize people. It can also scream loud enough to turn beauty into a problem. That is the hidden cost. The macaw looks like an object of luxury from far away, but up close, it behaves like a demanding roommate with wings. It needs space, attention, stimulation, time. And if the owner only wants the color, the bird pays for the boredom. The blue and gold macaw is beautiful, but beauty is the easy part.
Scarlet macaw. The scarlet macaw is color turned into confidence. Red body, yellow stripe, blue wings. It does not enter a room quietly. It arrives like a flag. This is why people love it. It feels tropical, expensive, impossible, like a piece of rainforest placed inside a mansion. But the scarlet macaw was not designed for mansions. It was designed for distance, for trees, for flight, for noise that travels through forests. Its beak can crack hard nuts. Its voice can cut through open air. Its social brain expects other birds, movement, and constant interaction. The illusion is that a rare-looking bird makes a home feel more alive. But sometimes, the home is too small for the life inside it. The scarlet macaw is not dramatic because it wants attention. It is dramatic because nature gave it no reason to be quiet. The bird looks like luxury, but its body remembers the jungle. African gray parrot. The African gray does not win with color. It wins with intelligence. Gray feathers, red tail, calm face, almost serious. At first, it looks less exotic than a macaw. Then it speaks, and suddenly people stop treating it like a bird. They treat it like a tiny person in feathers. The African gray can mimic voices with disturbing accuracy. It can copy sounds from a home, doorbells, phones, laughter, sometimes even the tone of a person. That is what makes it feel magical. But intelligence is not a party trick. It is a responsibility. A smart bird gets bored faster. A smart bird notices patterns. A smart bird can become anxious when life becomes too empty. The illusion is that talking means happiness, but speech is not the same as comfort. A parrot can repeat human words and still live in a world that does not understand it. That is the uncomfortable part. People love the African gray because it sounds human, but the bird's problem is that it is still a bird. The smarter the animal becomes, the more obvious the cage becomes. Cockatoo. The cockatoo looks like emotion with feathers, soft body, curved beak, a crown on its head that rises like a warning sign. It can look cute, royal, ridiculous, and chaotic in the same minute. That is why people love it. A cockatoo feels less like an ornament and more like a personality. It dances, it screams, it demands contact. It can make a luxury home feel like a comedy scene. But behind the funny behavior is a very intense animal. Cockatoos are deeply social. They need attention like oxygen. If they do not get it, the cost can become visible. Feather damage, stress, aggression, noise. A bird that looks adorable can become impossible for an unprepared owner. The illusion is that affection makes a pet easy, but affection can also become dependence. A cockatoo does not just want to be seen, it wants to be part of the group. And if the human becomes its whole world, the human also becomes the problem. The cockatoo is not difficult because it is bad, it is difficult because it loves too hard. Eclectus parrot. The Eclectus parrot looks like two different species pretending to be one. The male is bright green, the female is red and blue. It is one of the strangest visual tricks in the parrot world. That difference makes it perfect for luxury display. It looks designed, balanced, artificial, like nature accidentally created a collectible set. But the Eclectus is not a decoration. It is a sensitive bird with specific needs. Its diet matters, its routine matters, its environment matters. This is where beauty becomes complicated. The more unusual the animal looks, the easier it is for people to forget how ordinary its needs are. Food, space, clean air, mental stimulation, a stable life. The illusion is that rare beauty is the main value, but for the bird, beauty does nothing. It does not protect it from stress. It does not replace care. It does not make captivity easier. The Eclectus parrot proves something simple. Nature can look designed without needing a designer. Humans just notice the colors and call it luxury.
Sun conure. The sun conure is small, bright, and impossible to ignore. Yellow, orange, green, a tiny flame with wings. Compared to a macaw, it looks easier. Less space, less size, less danger. That is the trap. Small does not mean quiet. Small does not mean simple. A sun conure can be extremely loud. It can be social, playful, demanding, and intense. It brings energy into a room like a living alarm. That is why people love it at first. It feels cheerful, warm, almost cartoonish. But the same energy that feels cute for 5 minutes can become exhausting for years. The illusion is that a small, exotic bird is a simple luxury. The reality is that even small intelligence needs a big life. The sun conure is not a starter decoration. It is a tiny bird with a giant presence. Toucan. The toucan looks fake. That is the first thing people feel. The beak is too big, the colors are too clean. The shape looks like nature was trying to design a logo. This is why toucans fascinate luxury collectors and exotic bird shows. They do not look like normal birds. They look like a tropical symbol that escaped from a painting. But the beak is not just for style. It helps with feeding, it helps with heat control, it helps the bird reach fruit. The strange design has a purpose. That is the lesson people often miss. The toucan is not weird for entertainment. It is weird because survival produces strange tools. But keeping one is not simple. It needs special care, special diet, space, experience. The toucan looks like a fantasy pet, but fantasy is not a care plan. Hornbill. The hornbill is heavier, older looking, almost prehistoric. Its large bill and dramatic casque make it look like a bird wearing armor. It does not feel cute, it feels ancient. In an exotic bird lineup, the hornbill brings scale. It looks less like a pet and more like a reminder that birds are dinosaurs with better branding. But the hornbill also shows the problem with human obsession. The stranger an animal looks, the more people want to own the strangeness, not understand it, own it. The hornbill is not just a visual object. It has behavior, needs, territory, biology, a life that does not shrink just because humans build a cage around it. The illusion is that rarity makes ownership special, but rarity should often make responsibility heavier. The hornbill is not a trophy, it is a living system. The final cage. Luxury birds reveal something uncomfortable about humans. We say we love freedom, then we decorate our homes with animals built for flight. We say we love nature, then we choose the rarest parts of it and place them behind glass, bars, or clipped wings. Not every bird owner is careless. Some people give real care, real space, real time, real respect. But the status version is different. The status version wants the image without the responsibility, the color without the noise, the intelligence without the boredom, the wildness without the wild. And that is where luxury becomes strange. Because the most expensive thing about an exotic bird is not the price. It is the life you must build around it. A bird is not luxury because it looks rare. A bird becomes luxury when the human can afford to respect what it is. So the next time you see a falcon, a macaw, a cockatoo, or a toucan in a perfect room, remember this. The bird was not made for the room. The room was made to impress humans. Now tell me in the comments, which bird surprised you the most?
If this video made you see exotic birds differently, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because the next one gets even stranger.